Hey rats, welcome to refugerat.com. Glad to have you. What a great looking decoy, huh? This is the new Dakota Decoy full body Specklebelly goose decoy, also known as Whitefront, Speck, Barbelly. A lot of great names and nicknames for this fabulous goose. We were sent some confidential photos of this decoy as it was being developed some time ago, and I got to tell you, it's been like a perpetual Christmas waiting for these to arrive, and to finally have them in our hands and be hunting over them. I can't emphasize to you enough how excited we are. The goal today is to share with you some of the specifics about the decoy and why we think you will be excited to be hunting over them too. The decoy is manufactured out of a blended polyethylene construction. What does that mean? Well, you've got a decoy that's firm, yet it has some flex to it. You know, we all know that waterfowlers are notorious for putting their gear through punishment, and having a decoy that's got some flex to it, we feel will handle those bumps and bruises and impacts much better. When the original carvings were done, you know, there was not only a lot of attention paid to the overall anatomy, but also the level of detail in the feather work. And you can see that there in the head, which continues down the back of the neck. On the decoy's back, you can see those really nice sculpted wingtip feathers, the tail. The feather detail on the side of the decoy, which blends into the chest, and then back to the head. Now we think that level of feather detail is a great foundation to be applying the paints. The paint scheme itself, it's this warm specklebelly color. You know, it's got various shades of browns and grays, and with highlights and lowlights. The paint almost looks three-dimensional. I mean, the decoy, of course, is three-dimensional, but the technique used to apply the paints really adds to that. And then with the you know, the complementary colors of the orange beak with the white highlights on that beak, and the white highlight on the wing and the tail, and of course this fabulous looking barring on the decoy. Just overall, the overall package is just super. The size of the decoy, it's a little bit larger than the decoys available on the market today. You know, if you're running a little bit smaller spread, I think that would help you. You know, if you're running larger spreads, probably not so much an advantage. But hey, you know, having a decoy that's a little bit bigger is not a bad thing in our opinion. The big advantage for us, the big factor though on these decoys, is the one-piece design. Simple. You don't have separate heads from bodies. You don't have to worry about losing heads. If you got some buddies that are brutes and are hard on gear, you know, you don't have to worry about them picking up decoys by heads, you know, by the head, and you know, and eventually breaking those off, or decoys bouncing around in the trailer or truck or cart. Just one piece, and you don't have to worry about trying to attach those heads with screws or glues. They're just ready to go. And you know, in trying to you know, achieve quality hunts, there's a lot of factors that need to be managed, and you know, we try to manage as many of those factors as possible. Some of them you can't control to much degree, but some of them you can, and that includes your gear. And you know, starting with gear that's functional, attractive, and simple to use is gonna you know, it's gonna help you achieve those hunts where you've got birds backpedaling in your decoys, and you're getting those nice, close, clean shots for you know, in-your-face kills, which, you know, there's nothing better than that. That's a lot of fun. The decoys are mounted on a rugged base. The base is you know, it's a rugged rod. I'm going to bring a decoy into the frame here so we can take a closer look at that. There, I think you can see that right there. The upright rod goes in the bottom of the decoy. The legs, you know, attach over a hook that's welded onto that rod, and it's as simple as that. You can transport the decoys with or without the bases on, depending on your hunting style. If you decide you want to move your sped around in the field, no matter whether that's pasture, corn, wheat, or rice, just pick the decoys up and move them. It's that simple, and the base will come with it. The decoys are packed 6 to a carton. There's 1 sentinel, there's 2 actives, this is the active style we're looking at, and 3 feeders in that 6-pack carton of decoys. Take a few of those cartons and just put them in the field, and it just looks like specks. Well, we hope you found this information helpful, useful. If you did, we'd appreciate your support. You can show us that support by giving us a phone call or sending us an email, and we will be sure to give you a fair price and treat you right. Till next time, this is RefugeRat.com.